Alright, so for my peer review for the narrative assignment, I'm reviewing Melissa McVicker's group of pictures. So we're just going to start at the beginning and kind of scroll through them as I talk. So from the very beginning, you get the idea, or I get the idea that this is kind of like a Cinderella story. So pretty girl doing chores. The dress, I think, is kind of symbolic to it being a Cinderella story. It helps us understand the idea behind these pictures. And I think that was really important for me looking through other people's sets of pictures versus this one. Some people, I didn't really understand what their narrative was trying to explain or what it was trying to portray. With this one, as soon as I started clicking through the photographs, I knew exactly what they were trying to display. So some pros and cons or good and bad things about some of these pictures. A lot of them, like this one, have a lot going on in the background. While she is the focus of the picture, they have a lot going on in the background. There's just a lot to look at in some of these pictures, like this one. She's folding laundry. And while I think this is a good concept, I do wish that there was less things to take the focus away from the main point of the picture and the main point of the narrative. I would also try to play with color. This dress is very bright, and I think that to a certain point that the brightness of this dress and the noisy background, the noisy colors in the background, take away from what you're trying to present in the set of pictures. So I would try to play with colors, maybe do some black and white to take away the sharp effect of this dress in the pictures. Especially pictures like this with all the clothes, there are a lot of colors here. So I would say maybe make this black and white, maybe play with the colors, and take away the distraction from what we want to be the focus of the pictures. I actually like this picture. This is one that I think, honestly, the floor being most of the background or the most of the picture, it makes it less distracting. There you can see less of the things on the counter, on the fridge, in the background. I think this picture, if you made it black and white again and took away the distraction of the color of the dress and of everything else going on in the picture, it could be a strong narrative picture. So yeah, the better pictures, I would say, have less distraction in them. They have less color. I would try also, a lot of the things that I don't see in this is to play with the depth of field or the focus. So maybe get closer to your person that you're photographing. Get closer to them. Maybe work on the focus of the picture. Put them in focus and blur out the background. Put something else in the picture in focus and blur out them. I would definitely play with depth of field and focus because I don't see a lot of that in these pictures. They're very just, this is what I'm taking a picture of, and this is, how it's shot through the camera. There was no kind of thought about those kind of things put into it. So I think as far as things that could be changed, those are the main things that I would focus on, is just color, distraction, and then focus. Maybe get closer to her. I like this one, actually, because it's closer to her. We don't see her whole body. We just see, part of her. We can see more detail of her. So that's what I would say for a lot of these pictures. This one, while there's less distraction, you can't see a lot of your person. So I would definitely try to make her the focus of the pictures. Again, this picture I actually like because there's less distraction in the background. I think in black and white, this picture could be a lot stronger. But I do like the concept, and again, looking through other people's portfolios versus this one, I immediately knew what your concept was, and I understood what you were trying to do with it. And they're just small things that could be done to improve it. So that's all I would say.